Hey there, it's Trisha with Easy E-mini Trade, and I'm going to do video number 2 on using the Ichimoku for scanning your equities and managing your positions. And if you want access to video number 1, I did that yesterday. I'll make sure to put that link in this description as well. And I'll be doing a webinar on Wednesday, the 13th at 4:30 p.m. and I'll show you in more detail, more info on the Ichimoku and its components and setting up your scanning. All right, so here we are. I've got this on a daily chart, and what I've got over here is I'm just using the NASDAQ drop-down list, and I believe we left off here yesterday with AMAT. And you could put this on your list because this will likely either be bouncing through the top side or rolling over to the downside. So you could put this on your watch list. Generally, you don't want to do anything to enter a position while price is inside the Ichimoku cloud. So we'll leave that on the list. We'll go down to Amgen. You could leave that one on the list. We might be a little bit late there. But if it bounces again, this might be ready for a short or even possibly a long. So we'll leave that on the list. Amazon. So I'm quickly going to go through, and I'm looking for the equities that have price bars close to the cloud. So I'm going to delete that. This one here is retracing a little bit, so we'll leave that one on. That's ATVI. This one, it's not actually close to the cloud. It might come back down. You could be pretty picky with these because you're going to have so many opportunities. So I want to get rid of that guy there. This one here, BATRA, not close to the cloud, so let's get rid of it. And I have this, so when I click on the equity symbol over here, it will change the chart, and it's as simple as linking up here. If you're using anything else like Thinkorswim, TradeStation, any of the other charts out there, you can just look through your getting started videos, and I'm sure there's a way to link your windows. All right, so this guy's not very close to the cloud, so I'm going to get rid of him. BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond. So this one will go on the list because you can see it's in the cloud here, and realistically, this may possibly come outside the lower end of the cloud here. So we'll keep this on our list to watch it. Bidu, I'm going to get rid of that guy. I just don't see the point in, well, for myself personally, I'm not interested in equities that are like $200 or $300. But if you are, you can see BIBB is here in the cloud. So this can go on your list. I'm not interested, so I'm getting rid of it. This guy here, not close to the cloud. This one here, also you want to make sure that you're trading something that's got enough volume as well. If the cloud is pretty flat without any real direction, those are ones that you're generally going to want to stay away from. So I'm going to get rid of that as well. Celgene, let's see, that's pretty far away. CERN, okay, this one you could put on CERN. You could see it's coming outside the side of the cloud here. This is likely going to get ready to either retrace and bounce off this area here, or maybe start up for a down move. So we'll leave it on the list. Nope. Nope. This one here, CHTR, you can see it's basically holding the lower part of the cloud. So you can watch for a retracement on that. Price though, I'm not a fan, so I'm going to get rid of it. Comcast, you can put this on the list. This could bounce off the cloud here or decide to roll over down here. Generally, if it's going to bounce off the cloud, you want to see this Chico line here, and we'll go over more of this on Wednesday. You want to see this also coming out of the cloud. So we'll leave this on the list, and we can discuss more of these in more detail on Wednesday. So we'll leave that guy on. Costco, too far away, get rid of it. Cisco, same thing. And a lot of these are going to be pretty far above the cloud just because of how the market's been, moving higher here for the last month or so. Well, more than a month, but crazy the last month or so. So just getting rid of these. This CTSH, we could leave this in the event that it retraces back up to the cloud. This is a good example of you have price coming out of the cloud here, and you can see the Chico line doesn't ever come outside the lower end of the cloud. When you have the Chico line inside the cloud, it very often can react at the lower end or the upper end. So we'll definitely talk more about that on Wednesday. Citrix, too far away, get rid of it. Here we go, Discovery Communications. This one can stay on the watch list. This one as well, DISCK. And this is a little low end price-wise, so just decide what range you're willing to participate in equities at. You don't want them too cheap, and you don't want them, well, obviously you can do whatever you want, but somewhere in the middle is good for me. This guy here, you can see it coming out of the low end of the cloud, but it's pretty flat here. It may go lower and retest the area of support down here around 46, so we'll leave it on. Dollar Tree, too far away from the cloud, because basically if it's that far above the cloud or below the cloud, you're gonna have to wait for a retracement. So as I've said a few times, you could be pretty picky because there's going to be a lot of opportunities setting up, so you don't have to have a lot on your list except for what is coming out of the cloud. You can set also scanning based on the conditions, where you could create a watch list, and the only items that'll show up on your list are instruments coming out of the cloud, so you can set that up in whatever platform you're using. eBay, you could see that this is retracing back up to the cloud, so we'll leave it on the list. So that'll do it for today, and we'll pick up tomorrow. I'll go over the next grouping, and if you want more info on the webinar, just go to easyeMiniTrade.com and click on the webinar tab. And what I'll do is I will also go over using the Ichimoku for multiple time frame analysis for whatever you're trading. The Ichimoku is great, but not so great for day trading if you're going to have the Ichimoku components on a very small chart, such as a small range chart or small tick chart. Okay, so I hope that helps you guys, and you have a great weekend, and we'll pick up tomorrow.